ladies and gentlemen. How many people have been here before for a script reading? How many people this is their first time? Fantastic, you are in for a treat. What I would like you to do, first of all, ladies and gentlemen, is put your hands together for a couple of special people who've all contributed in some way to this script this evening that you're about to hear. That's to Mr. Chris Carter. Hello, Chris. Ed Perry. And Mr. Chris McFeely. They're all down there at the back, by the way, so thank you all very, very much. Katrina?
Okay, so the title of this year's script reading is Robbers in Disguise. So we have our three voice actors who will be reading out this. So please welcome to the stage D.T. Douglas with Main Chase.
I literally thought he was going off the other end there.
We also have Daniel Riordan as Megatron. And lastly, we have Andre Suitsu as Sideswipe and Claw Trap. Okay,
yeah.
So without further ado, let's lead into it. It's TF's 2018 script called Robbers in Disguise.
Yeah. Oh, we're beginning? Hello. Check, check, 1, 2. Yeah.
All right, you ready? You're ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go.
I'm off.
By the way, for those who know Rescue Bots, there's an episode where Chase speaks like he's from a noir thing. Just so you know, that's what's happened here. Oh boy.
That's ominous.
Chase, personal police log, entry 3441. It was a Saturday night. Humans all over Griffin Rock were going about their business, dancing, partying, imbibing fermented vegetable drinks. Others gathered in large groups in dark rooms to listen to tales told by talented, modest professionals. The other rescue bots were at the mainland training center preparing for new cadets. I was visually ingesting more 1950s detective movies when the warning alarms rang. It was Doc Green's lab. I responded immediately. Once on site, I employed my keen detective skills for signs of foul play. The huge tear marks on the steel shutters seemed a highly unlikely means of entry for the premise's legal occupants. The ground's robotic guard dinosaur Trex hung from an exterior light in a net, another sign of foul play. Like an emotionless clown on a minefield, I moved forward carefully. It was time for the business voice. Attention intruder, I know you are in there. Surrender now, and I promise you, the Griffin Rock Police Department will be as lenient with you as the law will allow.
Guess you don't deal with many Decepticons around here, do you?
A Decepticon? This is most irregular. The producers forbid Decepticons on our show. Regardless, you are still guilty of breaking and entering. I urge you to not add resisting arrest to your list of crimes.
List of crimes, eh? Why don't look me up on one of your fancy databases, Autobot, and see who you're really facing off against. Name's Claw Trap.
He stepped out of the shadows, a short green Decepticon, all teeth and claws, like a seasick crustacean with an attitude. Held in one claw was a small blinking device. As I ran his name through my database, his list of crimes and misdemeanors lit up my warning displays like an over-eager Christmas tree. It was time to get serious. Very well, Claw Trap. I am arresting you for theft, conspiracy, theft, breaking and entering, theft, robbery, aggravated assault, theft, and presumably resisting arrest.
You missed out of theft.
I don't think I did.
You truly believe I came here with this small blinking device already in my possession?
Resigned exultation and theft. Your file indicates that you are part of a crew called the Scavengers. Are your associates here lying in wait somewhere?
It's scavengers. Why does everyone always say that funny? But no, I ditched that crock of misfiring crankcases. If I had a nickel for every spinster plot they fulcrumed up.
I do not know that word, but it sounds like it could be a naughty one. Be warned. Anything you say may be used against you in a court of law and heard by children.
I prefer to let my claws do the talking. Take this!
I ducked and weaved, deftly avoiding the robust Decepticon's sharp pincers as he attacked. I punched back, connecting a glancing blow on his grinning face. It did no damage, but it was enough for him to lose his grip on that strange device, which dropped to the floor.
Hey, careful, you dolt! That thing's my ticket off this stinking mud ball.
As much as I'm sure the planet would be glad to expel you, I'm afraid there are laws to enforce. You're not going anywhere, potential criminal. We leaped toward the device and grasped it. Upon our touch, the device let out a concentrated blast of unknown energy with a blinding flash, the concussive force launching both Clawtrap and myself in opposite directions.
This is my moment. Adios, Autobot.
Clawtrap was on his feet and scuttling at full sideways speed toward the flickering light. He leaped towards it and hung in the air as the energy overloaded his systems.
What the shit?
The light faded and Clawtrap fell to the ground like Michael Bay's Academy Award hopes. Sluggishly, I staggered my way toward the unconscious convict, a pair of stasis cuffs at the ready. Well, that went entirely as I planned. If it's any consolation, I understand that fried lobsters are considered a delicacy on this planet. Just as I was about to cuff the perp, something massive clamped around my head from behind and casually lifted me into the air. A commanding voice boomed from the darkness.
That's quite enough of that, Autobot scum! I may not know who this fallen warrior is, but I recognize a fellow Predacon when I see one.
Before I had the time to process this TF Nation plot twist, or even generate a witty response, I found myself hurled with amazing force into the exterior wall of the laboratory, which reliably collapsed upon me.
Come, loyal soldier, we have much to do, and Megatron has need of troops.
Shocked to the spark at the mention of that legendary name, I caught a fleeting glimpse of what appeared to be a giant mechanical bat, grab Clawtrap in its talons, and lift its way into the night sky. As I glitched into offline mode, I realized I had no idea how to narrate the next part of this tale.
Wake up, you claw-handed buffoon!
Hey, the name's Clawtrap. Where am I? Who are you?
I am the one who saved you from being bested by a mere car robot. Bow before me, Clawtrap, for I am your new master, the almighty Megatron!
Yeah? Well, you don't look like any Megatron I ever knew. How come none of your dialogue matches your lip movements?
Silence! You serve me now!
Hey, you ain't serving this crab up to no one. And I'm no Predacon, I'm a Decepticon.
Very well, my little green friend. I lead Decepticons too, and soon, with your help, I will have a lot more.
You want a Decepticon army?
Oh, I already have an army. I just need your help to bring them to this world. That small flashing device you have, I believe it brought me to your world. And now we will use it to bring my troops here, and we will dominate this realm!
No, seriously, how are you doing that with your lips? You don't match like at all.
This world and everything in it will be mine! I mean, mine!
You know, you really need to calm down, man. You're way too intense.
Silence, you crustaceous cretin! Now, show me how
Okay, well, we're gonna need a vastly bigger power source to bring an army through the interdimensional gate. According to these readings, the last use of this thing wiped out its energy reserves, and that only brought through 2 Cybertronians.
I very much doubt this Earth is too dissimilar to mine, so I'm sure there's a power station somewhere around here, likely populated by those foul human beings. Although their eyes seem a little smaller in this reality, and everything else appears a little chunkier. Wait a minute. 2 Cybertronians? Who else came through?
Hey, police bot, you okay?
Ugh, pain grown.
And Sideswipe wakes him up. Damn, I'm good.
Sideswipe? You don't look like the Sideswipe I'm familiar with. Actually, you don't look like anything I'm familiar with.
There's some gratitude for you. I'll have you know that not only did I pull you out from that rubble, but I look damn fine doing it.
I had to admit, this version of Sideswipe did look distinctive. It gleamed like an explosion of polished silverware, all points and angles.
Oh my.
Two piercing blue optics glinting out from under his sharp brow. Every glance at him seemed to produce a glare of lens flare. I felt obliged to comment on his striking appearance. Ahem. Are you on roller skates?
What? No, my feet are wheels. You can't keep a bot as slick as me out of motion.
Those arm-mounted swords are impressive.
Well, thank you.
Impressively impractical.
Oh, come on, man.
You are not from around here, are you?
No.
You so sorry. Oh,
If everybody here looks as goofy as you, then I'm glad to say that I'm not.
Apparently, you are not the only visitor to this world. Something called itself Megatron came through before you. We need to track him down and send you both back to your respective dimensions.
Are you sure it wasn't my Megatron? Big silver guy, pointy, lots of sharp, stabby bits.
You just described yourself, of course.
No. My Megatron is way taller.
This Megatron looked like a giant, dark, mechanical bat.
So much for being a robot in disguise.
Evidently.
Okay, let's split up. We can cover more ground that way.
Negative. You do not know the city's layout.
Oh, man. And I'm damn good at splitting things, too.
Regardless, there must be some other way to track him.
Okay, how about this? We both came through that dimensional gate thing, right? So maybe like our energy signatures will make us stick out or something.
That sounds like a workable hypothesis to pursue.
And that sounds like a damn hell of a mouthful.
Now that is a naughty word. Please relegate yourself to the Hasbro dictionary, Sideswipe.
Come on, man.
It was time to find Megatron and Clawtrap and take them down.
Take us down, Megatron! Over there! The Griffith Rock Power Plant!
This is so undignified. Once this is all over, we need to upgrade your crap mode. Most of the selfie-based Predacons in my world can fly in their alternate forms. It's so much more convenient.
Oh, come on, flying fish, seriously?
Flying sharks, to be exact. Why, my Lieutenant Skyblight can glide through concrete freeways like water! And speaking of concrete... Oh! Such a graceless landing.
Yeah, well, a little warning before you drop me wouldn't have hurt.
If it's real pain you want, Clawtrap, it can be arranged! Terrorize!
Hey, wow! You have a two-headed dragon mode, too?
Get busy and start hooking up that device of yours to the power grid before I crush your throat!
You're doing that lip thing again.
I want every bit of power on this island opening that portal. Every map, every amp, every volt, every watt!
What?
What?
Never mind. My leader, I get the idea. Hooking up the device now.
Make haste. I fear the Cybertronian traveled across the dimensional gulf with me. And it would be just our luck if it's another interfering Autobot. And if it is, he will become the first casualty in this new conflict.
Like a lackluster hotel bartender who won't take your food order. The fake energy readings guided us only so far. Oh, whoops, they're listening.
Oh my, they
Check. Oh, I'm back. Sorry. The faint energy readings guided us only so far. Soon, we would have to rely on good old-fashioned detective skills to track down our prey.
Man, I hate it when the trail goes cold. That really turns my crank.
Ew. Is everyone in your reality this crass and obnoxious?
Yeah, pretty much. It's kind of our thing.
And that doesn't affect your box office?
We were surprisingly popular, yeah.
Oh dear, I've lost the trace. I've lost my mic. Check. I think it's me doing that, sorry. Oh dear, I've lost the trace of extra-dimensional energy. Megatron and Clawtrap could be anywhere.
Hey, did the streetlights flicker then, or did I just blink too fast?
You are correct. The lights did flicker. Of course, Megatron and Clawtrap must be at the Griffith Rock power station trying to power up Doc Green's dimension-hopping device.
Lead the way, police bat. I'll follow, making us both look damn good.
Both of us looking damned good, headed at full speed toward the power station. While I promptly urged to continuously reprimand Sideswipe for his constant abrasive language.
Damn, we look good.
Exasperated sigh. The lights continued to flicker and dim in a grotesque light show as we approached the power station's perimeter.
Okay, I reckon we go in quick. Use the element of surprise and handsomeness.
I agree. This is my beat. As in geography, I'm familiar with, not a rap song. So I'll take the lead. Megatron and Associates, this is the Griffith Rock Rescue Bot Protection Force. Desist all illegal activities and come out with your weapons down and your hands up in the air like jazz singers.
I didn't realize in this reality the element of surprise involved announcing your arrival with a damn bullhorn.
Sorry, force of habit.
Sweet Primus, look at that.
In an explosion of metal and mortar, Megatron burst out of the power station interior. Now, in a terrifying multi-headed dragon form, he swung through the air towards us as Sideswipe and I zigzagged our way through a hail of flames and laser fire.
Time to die, Autobots! Taste the heat from Megatron's superior firepower!
What the hell's going on with his lips?
With two dragon heads speaking at once, the law of averages dictate that there's a high chance at least one of them will actually match the sounds of the words. And yet...
Chase, I'll take this Megatron. You get inside and stop Clawtrap.
Wait, are you positive?
Clawtrap and I share a voice actor. It'll be too confusing otherwise.
You cannot escape me, you silver simpleton! Terrorize!
Damn, he's got a jet mode now too. I'm gonna try and cut him in half.
Hearing such a grotesque declaration, I couldn't help but to glance behind me. The jet-mode Megatron swooped down at Sideswipe, who crouched and raised his sword arm, planning to slice the Predacon lengthwise as he rocketed overhead. Sparks flew, as did Sideswipe, but Megatron stubbornly remained in one piece.
Lost light lied to me.
I dashed inside the plant and discovered Clawtrap among a mess of tangled cables and coilings, like a snake ready to pounce.
Ready for my next offense, cockbot? Megatron and I are gonna bring forth an army of his troops and rule this place.
Consider conspiracy added to your charges. Do you really think this Megatron will share world domination with you?
It'll be my reward. I earned this.
Before I could get close enough to stop him, Clawtrap switched on the device, and it exploded into life, sapping enough power from Griffin Rock to make the streetlights blink like a fairground ride.
Megatron, it's done!
With an almighty crash, Sideswipe burst through the ceiling, thrown like a ragdoll by Megatron, who quickly followed.
Excellent work, Clawtrap. This Earth will soon be ours, and all of its resources. And this will be but a mere stepping stone to even more future glories!
Sideswipe, are you still functional?
Damn it. This Megatron does not like having his lip movements mocked, I can tell you that.
Now is hardly the time for levity or profanity.
Gotta disagree, at least on the profanity.
Clawtrap! How long until the dimensional portal is fully open and stable?
Okay, just a few moments.
A few moments is all I need. I'm afraid your time's up, Autobots. You two will be the first to fall under my new regime. I'll crush you with my bare hand! Terrorize!
What the hell? He's got a giant robot hand now? Who is this guy?
Sadly, I do not possess stasis cuffs big enough for this arrest.
My silver friend, I must compliment you on your grotesque appearance. You put on some of my Predacon troops to shame. It's almost a pity to squeeze the life out of you.
I watched in horror as the giant metal fist clenched around Sideswipe and began to crush him with a grip that put American politics to shame. Suddenly, Sideswipe transformed into an explosion of silver, breaking free of Megatron's grasp.
Oh, very good, Autobot. But you're not the only one with a vehicle mode. Terrorize!
Oh, come on. He's got dragster mode too? Fine. I'll keep him occupied again. Chase! Get that portal closed.
Right away! I launched myself at Clawtrap, pinning him to the floor in front of an ever-expanding multidimensional portal while the silver sports car mode Sideswipe drove around the interior of the power station pursued by the black-winged screaming dragster form of an alternate universe Megatron. It was turning out to be a very strange night.
I don't think so, but you're not built to hold your own against a real threat.
I need to deactivate the portal, Clawtrap. Give me the controls.
I won't deactivate it, Tinker Toy. But why don't I reverse it?
With a snap of his pincers, Clawtrap slammed the dimensional portal into reverse. The room shook with an explosion of energy, and Megatron's emerging troops were sucked back to their own dimension, closely followed by Megatron himself. We watched Megatron flash past us and into the portal, fighting with all his might to remain.
No! Clawtrap! What are you doing? This world was going to be mine! Mine! How could you betray me?
It was always my plan to use this device for myself, not share it with some interdimensional interloper.
No!
And now, with Megatron and that silver Autobot goon sucked back into their own dimension, I am free to follow my own schemes. And neither you, my little cop friend, nor anyone else will stop me.
I watched as Clawtrap raised up menacingly over me, and we were both surprised to witness a silver sword arm suddenly slice through Clawtrap's midriff and neatly cleave him in two, revealing the triumphant Sideswipe standing behind him.
Time to split, Clawtrap. I am damn good.
Given the circumstances, I can overlook the profanity at this time. Are all Autobots from your world this excessively quippy and violent?
Nah, Bumblebee once ripped out Ravage's spine, and he didn't even utter a word while doing it.
I hypothesize that Clawtrap was unaware you and Megatron did not originate from the same universe, which is why you weren't drawn back through the portal when Megatron was, and giving you the opportunity to bisect Clawtrap at the waist.
I didn't even realize Clawtrap had a waist.
Sideswipe and I shared a glance toward Clawtrap. His torso lay on its back, gurgling like a ventriloquist that forgot to bring his singing puppet, while the legs scurried sideways, repeatedly into a wall.
Hey, chaos, destruction, mysterious MacGuffins, bisected bots, and a completely nonsensical plot. Guess my work is done here.
Proud of that.
Hey, it sells, baby.
As I pried the dimensional device from Clawtrap's pincer, I regarded Sideswipe. With his back to me, he nonchalantly stretched his arm over his head like a human athlete after a satisfactory performance. For a fleeting moment, he really did remind me of our Sideswipe. I suppose there is such a thing as multiversal... I suppose there is such a thing as multiversal constant.
What was that, Popo?
Oh, just a rare moment of existentialism and a lot of flubbing with me. Are you ready to return to your own world?
Hell yes. Too damn quiet around here for me. I've been here a full half hour and I don't think there was even a single honest to Bramus explosion. Won't go out, sure, but I'm talking pyrotechnics. Blue. The bangs bring the bugs, man. So send me on home where my continuing adventures are guaranteed.
Well, I admit it did the job this time. The dimensional portal is active. Thank you, Sideswipe, for all your help.
Hey, before I go, you've been pretty damn good yourself, Chase.
I suppose you could say I did damned good. Of all